Mr. Witch then is going to go, I don't have time for this. He clicks his watch and then something seems to like spark out of it and flitter over to Calzette. Use it wisely. And then he turns and leaves.
She attacked him to save me, and he grabbed her right in front of me and crushed her.
Yes. We're now at -1, which means for your wisdom saving throws, you actually get a +1 to your saves. Ah, shit, I mistimed that. He's looking like he's rough. We're going to head back to the top of the round, and Sneaky, you're up.
Okay, so does bloodied mean
with you guys and with minions and things, I tend to use bloody as like half elf. With big bads, it's an indication to you when I say bloodied or he's looking bad. It's an indication to you that like he's somewhere within like a really cinematic story moment, finish him off kind of, and I'll allow it, all the way up to like you might have to hack at him for another while, because I tend to use, for my big bads, my bosses and things, they have more of a window of health rather than a set single number.
Okay. Is this like use a hero point to finish him off?
He's within that range, yes. I will tell you, he's within his range of the next story appropriate thing to hit him is going to finish him. Okay. This is why you were saving it.
This is why I was saving it.
Okay, what do you do? What do you do first?
Okay, so when Horatio hit him, I'm going to look at Horatio like a thoughtful, like, thank you. And I imagine he's like fallen over or something.
I was gonna say that, yep.
He's definitely staggered. He's not fallen, but he's staggered by the big hit.
Okay, thematically, can he be looking at Horatio right at the moment?
Definitely. Yeah, he's turned towards Horatio. Chi-Chi, the zombie Chi-Chi's kind of just like flying around doing her dance as well.
Okay, I'm gonna have moved behind him.
You flitter over behind him.
And he doesn't know, or he's distracted, right?
Sure.
Because there's another enemy.
I'll allow it.
Okay, thank you.
You give me a hero point.
Yeah, I did. Okay, and then there's just going to be this huge hand that wraps around him.
As you cast Enlarge on yourself, normally going from tiny size to small size, you push your limits beyond that. You are going to take a point of exhaustion for pushing your limits past what is normal, but you really focus on your fairy magic to be like, get fucking swole. You're like really just, and you start to grow past the size of a hobbit, past into the size of a dwarf. You start to get stockier than that. You start to get to about the size of a human in stature. You get a little taller than Calzette himself, and then you just reach out and you grab him.
I'm gonna grab him with one fucking hand, and I'm gonna like pull him. I grab him. He's shocked. He's like, oh my god. Yes. I've just decided that.
Yes. You give me a hero point. It's your narrative moment.
Okay,
Dahlia's in your head. She's like, yes, definitely.
Yes, yeah. I hear Dahlia, and I'll say out loud, like, come, this is your moment too. And my eyes are going to start to glow blue, like blue flame.
Make a persuasion check with advantage. With advantage, thankfully. Plus your persuasion.
11 plus.
You're pretty charismatic.
I am. Plus 6, 17.
17. At this moment, you feel this spirit that's always been with you as a phantom rogue. It starts to manifest. It's part of why you were able to push your limits past. But you see that your hand comes out and grabs him, and then you feel your other arm moving without you controlling it, essentially. And looking down, you recognise that, like the sort of fingernail artwork that she would do on hers. Like your hand has just become her hand, and as you reach out with both hands, you just grab him.
And I got to think of a wicked thing to say. I didn't think of anything to say.
You say something badass.
I say something badass.
And we'll put it in green screen.
Yeah.
Time to think of something badass.
I'm going to, before I kill him, I'm going to say, tell me about the ember shards.
Oh, yeah, what a play.
As you've seen, and he gestures over to your undead sister still dancing, death is not the end. I do not fear you.
That motherfucker's coming back. Yeah, he coming back.
Yeah. And he explodes!
I do not fear you. And you say, you should.
Yeah, thanks.
And you snap.
There's a line here, no?
Tell me where the ember shards are.
Death isn't the end. I'm not afraid of you.
I'm the one who knocks. Actually, sorry, I didn't like that. Can we?
No, it doesn't. Didn't really make sense in that context.
Yeah.
Let's try another one. All right.
Tell me where the ember shards are.
Death isn't the end. I'm not afraid of you.
I'm the badass of the circ. No, I don't.
I feel like there's a better line. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll workshop it. Come on.
Okay.
Just on the roll.
Okay.
Here we go.
Tell me where the ember shards are.
Death isn't the end. You're. Oh shit! What was my line? I'm not afraid of you.
Right. You should be.
You should be pretty good.
Okay,
Yeah. All right. Let's do that one. And with your hand wrapped around his face and neck, and her hand wrapped around his shoulder.
Death isn't the end. I'm not afraid of you.
You should be. Cool.
Yeah,
that was it. That was
a
it.
good one.
Well done.
You just snap his neck, and Calzette falls to the ground dead.
Yes!
Nice work, 20s. Sisters. Woo!
You then
Yeah.
collapse onto the ground, exhausted. She shrinks back down into her teeny form and is unconscious. You can add a point of exhaustion onto your sheet, which means any skill checks for the rest of the day are at disadvantage. You push yourself way beyond your natural limits. But that's the power of a hero point. All right, you will stay in initiative in case there's any problems with animals and things, but basically we'll just breeze through. Do you do anything, more narratively than mechanically, do you do anything to help out with clearing off the rest of the animals or helping out Sneaky? You're up.
Yes. I wish I could heal but I really wish I was a healer.
You don't have the greatest healing choices amongst you. You've got two potential healers. Bards and rangers are both healers.
Okay, I'll leave that to you.
Only if they choose to take healing
Surely
spells.
we'll be taking a rest at some point soon.
Probably, yeah. But there's still foxes and potential problems. Is there anything you're going to do to try and help out?
Can I just move closer to Arrow? Because I feel like Arrow might need a bit of help shortly.
Yeah. You hop off and you start to run over here.
Yeah.
We're going to go to bad guy's turn. Dahlia is still... Actually,
Yeah, that's what
Dahlia stops immediately as soon as he dies. She just stops in space and she's still just fluttering,
Cool,
just
perfect.
held aloft. And completely nothing behind the eyes.
So does her enthralling thing stop?
Her enthralling thing stops, so you guys are no longer enthralled by the performance. The animals, I'm going to say the tortoise just moves forwards again still. He's going to make it. He's gone from here to there in the entire...
What if he just leaves?
He's not even going for the fight. He's getting out of there. The monkey, still enthralled by you, but no longer enthralled by him, is going to be like... and he just kind of comes down this pillar and starts walking up another pillar, just going back to being monkey business. The fox potentially sees a threat in front of it, so it might. Nah, it sees you take down a bigger animal of its kind, a wolf, a canine, and it's like, nah, I'm good. And the fox is going to turn and sort of run for an exit. You can take an attack opportunity if you want.
No, I'm alright.
Can she
Yeah, fine.
opportunity pet him?
You can take a pet of opportunity.
I just give it a nice little...
Take a pet of opportunity.
You know when you're
And when its ears go back like this, and you kind of
He's happy.
yeah, and I say, sick jacket, would you get it? Yeah.
That is that, and then the bear is still under your effect, so it's not going to do anything. So I think with that, we're out of initiative order because you're not dying; you're just unconscious from the exhaustion of the whole thing. The two of you want to do anything before we sort of wrap up this?
I say hip hip hooray, and I jump up and I click my hoofs together.
And then we freeze frame, credits roll, and that's the end of that particular episode, maybe.
Nice.
Okay, we are out of initiative order. You see that at this point the cheering is starting to come a little bit back to the carnival. People, they're actively working. Mr. Witcher and Mr. Light are still actively working to get the carnival right.
To the ground.
Do you want? Sorry.
Question. Well, that's thing that Mr. Witch
yeah.
did.
Never got to use it.
Oh, he never got to use it.
Is it still on him?
Yeah, I like
You
that.
don't see any
I want
effect.
to loot him when I'm awake.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wake up before too much longer. You can hear that Mr. Witch and Mr. Light's voices are getting louder as they are getting closer. They're coming back to start dealing with you guys, see what's happening to the tent. So you've got a matter of moments. Make me an investigation check as you wake up. You see him dead. You kind of half remember what happened.
Yeah.
She took over you somewhat, and so it's a bit of a haze.
Investigation. 15 plus.
Investigation, because you have investigation is a skill check because you have exhaustion. It's at disadvantage.
Oh, it is too. That's a 7.
Is that 7 with a really small top?
Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, some might say 1.
That's
Yeah.
no.
Plus your investigation modifier.
0.
0. So with a net 1, you're just too mentally and physically and emotionally exhausted to loot him.
You know how you said you would have given me another hero point because
Yeah, and it didn't stack. I already had one. So they're coming. She's semi-looting but doing a bad job of it.
Can I also grab the like an adamant Chi-Chi and bring her with me?
You can do that. You can fly over to your
Dahlia.
sister and she's just not watching it all. You sort of grab her by the hand and she just kind of goes with slowly.
Arrow decides that she's going to. If she tells her a little backstory, will they get distracted by the lack of fun outside the carnival? Will that still
Possibly.
work or not?
Oh,
Possibly. It might slow them down because they will then have to be like, God damn, why are people so sad?
All right, so
nice.
I'll
a good
do
idea.
that. Arrow's not particularly comfortable talking about her emotions, but she realizes that she needs to slow them down, and everybody else has been so vulnerable and beautiful, really, honestly. Like, well done, everyone.
Thank you.
So she decides that she's going to tell a small piece of her story. So she turns and she panics a little bit and just starts to talk. She says, I have a brother. He's alive. He's the last living relative that I have.
She just leaves it at that, just to rub it in your face.
I have a brother.
He's alive.
I have a brother.
Sorry,
He's alive.
sorry, no, not like alive, but like, well, he's alive, but he's like, sorry, man.
Sneaky's just like, yeah, okay.
It's so inspiring to see how much you care for your sister, and it's made me think about my brother, August, who is still alive, and the reason that I'm hunting monsters and fighting sort of as a mercenary is to send money to him. I am in the position where if I don't raise enough money, the person that I'm sort of, is indentured the right word?
Indentured servitude, yeah.
Indentured to, will go back and take August, who I took August's place on a ship called the Tide's Terror. They're essentially a band of pirates, and if I don't continue to raise funds, they'll go back and kill my brother. So I am here trying to make money to send home, and he has no idea that I'm alive still. He thinks that I died in the war that took out my entire group, and which includes the town that we were living in. And if I don't send enough money, or send some money through soon, he's at risk. And
it has been some
been a
time
while.
since you sent money.
yeah, so I'm in the position right now where I need to get some cash.
Which is pretty sad.
It is. It's sad.
That is sad.
It's pretty sad.
Giving
And you hear,
One Piece.
and you hear, and you hear Mr. Light outside be like,
Oh, for f***'s sake! What is the matter with you? I gave you. I mean, sorry. What can I do to make you have fun? Want some candy floss? Nuts,
Hey,
maybe.
is Mr. Light not having fun?
Mr. Light is not having fun. There you go.
Why aren't you having fun? Hey, what can I do to make you have fun? Oh, did I scare you? I didn't mean to. Why is nobody having fun? Oh God, this is exhausting. Oh wait, no, I'm not having fun. I'm having fun. If you fake it, if you pretend like you're smiling, then you feel better. That's what the self-help book said. Just put on a smile, even if you're not having fun. Have fun, please. Please have fun. Hey, what can I do to make you have fun? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Come on. Should I hit myself in the head or something? Do you like slapstick? Oh, oops, bong.
Hey, do you want to give us a hand? because it's a hand. But seriously, if you want to give us a hand, go and sign up to vivaplus.tv. It's our new website, and you can help support Viva La Dirt League. Plus, you get all the episodes a week early, ad-free, interruption-free, and a whole bunch of other good stuff. And you help support us making cool props like that hand. Ow, that's quite hard. It's not soft and fleshy. It's like concrete. It just hit me in the face with concrete. Vivaplus.tv. Sure.
Yeah!
Mr. Light, Mr. Witch, and having fun, having to deal with all of this not having fun. It's a snowballing effect.
Yeah, that's a slippery slope.
Depression.
Yeah.
Spiral. You just having this little pity party in here.
God.
You've definitely slowed them down for a bit.
Arrow gets deeply uncomfortable and is like, anyway. That's enough. Who cares though? Really, it's all good. Like,
You've bought yourself a little time. What are you doing in that time?
Yeah. So
You can now retry to investigate him if you want. You'll still have disadvantage because of the exhaustion. Anybody else doing anything?
I just had a thought. Do you think that your fire within your water has something to do with the ember shards?
Oh, that's a good question.
What?
Maybe. I don't know.
Do you know?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
This is the thing. I don't know why.
wait, sorry.
Do you want to ask about that? Maybe he knows about that. Oh. Because you don't know why you started.
Yeah, I don't.
I have a question, but I don't know if it'll be spoilers for the audience. So
If it is, we'll cut it out.
Okay.
We'll just redact it. We'll just tease it up to this point of you asking, and then we'll cut to a green screen of you just like redacting it.
oh, perfect. Okay. Do you know that you're a or no?
I actually don't. I do know that, right? Yeah.
It's tricky. You know that you have magic, you don't know why.
Yeah.
So I'd say technically you don't know you.
Oh, okay, cool.
You just know that you're magical.
Yeah. And there's a weird thing in my
To do with fire.
But it's a fire like we've been seeing right behind their eyes.
Yeah,
Right
maybe.
point. Hadn't even thought of that.
Maybe it's like a that's got something to do with it, and that's your.
Oh, hey.
Maybe.
Rob's like, shut the up.
Smelling too much.
Oh, he won't.
I'm gonna go and change a bit.
You just, no, I never change something. If you touch on something like you have several times in this campaign already, you weren't meant to find out that Stephanie was a vampire immediately. You weren't meant to find out that Trakel was your master.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things you've picked up on because I'm used to the sort of subtle hints that I have to give to the guys, which is like, here's a breadcrumb. And then I did that with you, and you were like, picked up on it immediately. I mentioned Carnival because I was like, I won't mention circus, that's a bit on the nose. I'll mention Carnival, and maybe they'll. The second I mentioned Carnival, you were like, I was like, I need to pull way back on the subtleness of my hints again. So you are picking up on things
Yeah, nice.
that are intended to be later revealed.
God,
I don't then go out and chain it.
Who am I questioning?
Old mate.
The dead guy?
The dead
Oh
guy.
yeah, he's too.
Actually snapped
Has
the neck.
anyone got
is it
speak
dead?
with the dead?
Yeah, that's what. Does anyone have to speak?
You've got seconds. You bought yourself some time, and you're wasting that time.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Okay, right.
Let's take his body with us.
Yeah, do we
Grab
have
his
to
body?
bail? Because we can.
Yeah.
We should just take.
Yeah,
what
should we
want,
just
leave.
get out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You run over there. You you're trying to pick up his body and stuff.
We say to the bear, hey, can you give us a hand? And we strap it to the bear's back.
No.
Yay! The bear
Nice.
comes with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we
the-
take Let's Go
Let's go,
action.
everybody. Let's go.
Let's go. All right.
I'm gonna be like, come this way. I know a way out or something.
Nice.
Because I would
nice.
know.
You would know the way out. Oh, okay. That works. As you pick him up, you notice that his whip on the ground is giving slightly magical aura. It is a +1
You
magic whip.
deserve that.
So you can take a +1 magic whip if you wanted to use a whip. It's got a 10-foot reach, and it would do less damage for you because you don't have the whip master feat like he does.
Right.
Does it give ringmaster, like, does he see that whip? Does the bear see that whip as like...
Oh, does it freak the bear out?
It doesn't. You hide it. You're very good with
Yeah.
stealth and sneak. Sleight of hand. So you just sleight of hand it into your what? Because you're
Into
tiny.
my. What do they call it? Space pocket?
Space
Hot pocket? Or what is it called? Horse pocket?
Horseback. You don't. We'll say you've got a bag of holding because
Perfect.
we don't want to have to deal with.
Yeah,
we don't
I
have to
do.
deal with
Pocket
inventory
in
for
the
you.
belt.
I do, yeah.
You got a teeny fairy version of a bag of holding, so you slip it into there.
Yeah.
What also falls out, because there are all the mechs on it, so without having to loot him, his loot just falls on the floor, which is great. Fell on the floor. You see after the fight, where is it? A coin purse falls onto the ground. If you want to yoink that too.
Oh, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to give it to Arrow and be like,
Oh, look at that.
yeah.
Arrow.
Hey, Arrow.
Hey.
wanted to give you this. It's all the gold I got of Calzette's body. For your brother. I don't want you to lose him like I lost my sister.
For me? Are you sure? I know how much you love money.
It's okay. I would love having my sister more, so if this means that you can keep your brother, you take it.
I was gonna get so deeply uncomfortable with that.
This is
You too. I hope that you're.
Yeah, my sister's dead. Cool.
Sorry, I forgot.
Yep, no,
Just for a second, I thought that she might. No, but I saw her body. So sorry for saying body.
yeah, cool. Thanks.
Appreciate that.
People ask me, what are the differences in the ladies' campaign? They would have been literally hitting each other to get that money. They've been like, I'm looting him first! I saw the loot, it's mine! And you're like, you should have the loot.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like
That's such a crazy thing for Sneaky to do.
it is.
Give away money?
Yeah.
So I will have you roll 2d10. So take that one and that one.
We're all friends now.
That's cute.
That's how many gold pieces is in this pocket. 8 and 5. 8 and 5 is. I was going to say
Well,
8 and
actually,
5.
it says 800.
8 and 5 is 13. You get 13 gold pieces you can add to your inventory.
I'm gonna say like something along the lines of like, so you don't lose your brother.
And Arrow's going to not have any idea what to say to
That's
that, but
okay.
she's gonna like.
Sure.
She's going to get very humble, and she's going to go quiet. She
your
doesn't have the emotional
inventory
capacity to deal with emotions.
Inventory page.
Just imagine you saying like, you
Thank
too.
you. Thank you.
She's
gonna be like,
I used to be on the receiving end of that when I worked at a cinema, and it was always funny every time. I'd
Yeah,
be like,
enjoy your movie.
enjoy your movie, you too. And then you'd see them just be like, oh, the ground needs to swallow me up immediately.
Yeah, cinema was my first job too, and like it's
Enjoy
funny.
your movie, you too.
I've got a lot of buffering happening on my.
Oh, good. Roll these two and that appropriate red one, the similar one. Yeah, that one. This is how many silver pieces in this pouch. 8 and 3 is 11 and 6 is 17. So 13 gold, 17 silver. Okay. Also, the last thing to fall on the floor is a bone flute.
Ooh.
Oh, is that a bone
Is that
caller?
like a Pied Piper thing?
Maybe. Gonna
Does that?
Is that how you call him? You're like,
bone call.
disappears.
I'm gonna pick it up
Bone
too.
call.
Like a
The bone
snake
call,
out of a
the bone
basket.
flute. All right.
Not a
You
bag of holding.
can have a little investigation of that later, but for now you are in trouble, and Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are arriving at the tent door. They are
Luckily,
coming in.
on tents, there's like multiple entrances if you undo
There
the
is,
like.
yeah. So Sneaky, you are trying to get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
You head out of the tent. You manage to get out of this area and back out into the carnival proper. Who wants to go on the big wheel?
I would love to go on the big wheel. Big wheels keep on turning. Horatio rides a wheel.
Perfect lyricism. All right, so you make it out into the carnival proper. Where are you going from here?
Sneaky's also going to take off the dress and put it.
Take the dress off, put it away in your bag.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Yeah, where?
Yeah, I don't know because
Oh,
He didn't tell us about the show.
where's Skinny Spooky Mate? Is he still around?
Skinny spooky mate, this guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
He was coming back into the tent.
To
He was
see
the
what
two that
happened.
were coming back into the tent to be like, what's going on?
and we just
Should we get him?
As you're leaving the tent, you hear them be like, he's dead now. We're gonna have to find a new act. That's their first thought, is like how
okay.
inconvenient it is for
they
them.
know he's dead even though they haven't seen his body.
They just, oh, sorry, yes, you took his body with him. Redact that then. He says, for good. I bet they killed him.
Yeah. Maybe.
He was always a bit arrogant about his abilities.
Oh,
Spread out, find him.
Oh God.
And then they turn around and
shit.
leave the tent and they're looking for you.
Should we leave or should we go on the big Ferris wheel? Seems like we only have two logical options at this point.
Because we don't exactly yet know what the carnival has to do with the Ember Shards, do we?
Yeah, we never found out.
Yeah, should we find
Nope,
out?
because you arrived at the carnival and you went, first thing, I'm going to go kill that guy.
Yeah.
Right. Do we stash Calzette's body
Yeah, I was thinking,
in the woods and go back in?
am I still good friends with anyone at the circus that I can be like,
You'd know a couple of people who work here, like the big tree janitor that walked past. Actually, no, because they're part of the Witchlight Carnival, and the circus itself was kind of attached to the carnival,
Right.
as he kind of alluded to. He did the introductions between the source of the ember shards and these guys, and therefore they were like, all right, you can join our carnival. So you were part of the circus, not the wider carnival. So there's not a lot of people you would know here.
Okay.
I think
You also notice that walking through the carnival with a bear with a dead body draped across it is drawing attention quite significantly.
Probably hide that.
We can disguise him again, like we did with Bug.
Yeah, that worked out super well. You can
Yeah,
do that
that
exact thing again. Just put a mustache on a bear.
I think we should hide him.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think then we should go back and find these guys and get information about the ember shards.
I think that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Do we should we rest at all? We are quite taking points, and I'm exhausted.
You can try.
But
What if we rested until nighttime, then snuck into the carnival when everyone was asleep? or
Can do
something?
if you want.
yeah, they move in Carnival.
They do move around, not like day to day, but they'll be here for a
And
little
they'll be
while.
distracted with trying to make everyone happy, so they won't move.
And it'll be dark. If we come
Is
back
that what
at
you're doing?
night. That's all.
I guess so. We go.
Do we need to sleep? You
I've got
kind of
some-
need to
As
sleep.
you
I
are
need to hide hit
standing
points.
around discussing what to do and whether you should hide somebody, you hear Mr. Light say, "Ah, there you are."
What if something bad
Mr. Light, I found them. They're over here.
What? How did you find? We blended in.
We were in the middle of a dialogue.
You found us too quickly. We're kind of having a
You're in the middle of the streets. What you're in the middle of? You got a bear with a corpse. People are running away and screaming like, "Oh, there's some crazy people with a bear there."
Oh, okay. Crazy people with a bear. Have you looked in the mirror?
You took way too
found
long
us,
to make a
yeah.
decision,
Damn it.
and time is of the essence. This isn't a video game where the quests just
Press
hang
pause.
around waiting for you to do stuff, and you can press pause, and it's like things happen.
As
Okay.
he says that, our elbows Kelset's body off of the bear and it
just
falls into
falls
some long grass.
It falls onto the other side of the bear.
Oh my god!
He goes, "That's where you are," and you see the two of them rounding the side of the tent that you're on. And he goes, Mr. Witch says, "We've a stain that's proving pernicious in these tent fabrics. We must clean it before it sets." You speak Thieves' Cant. Thieves' Cant is a mixture of hiding the meaning of your words behind seemingly nonsense words, and also a mixture of like body language. And if you're like pointing your foot at someone, maybe you're talking about them. And so there's like the way that you hold yourself, the way that you adjust your clothes, as well as the things you're saying. So you immediately tell that he is speaking in Thieves' Cant to Mr. Light.
I was about to recommend some like. I was like, well, I mean, don't wash it in like.
So Ara starts to suggest
all about blood.
about
like,
getting stains out of tent fabrics.
So, what
but
you want to do?
you know that he was actually saying we need to get rid of these troublemakers and quickly.
And who said that to who?
Mr. Witch, the bigger one with the watch, said it
that.
to the creepy guy.
Oh.
And then the creepy guy turns to his buddy and says, "Fancy a game of Big Wheel?" Which you're racking your brains through Thieves' Cant. You're like, that. I don't know what that would mean. He responds, the sisters have emptied their pantry recently," which you know means the sisters, whoever he's referring to, aren't there anymore. They've vacated somewhere.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I would love to circle back to that big wheel. Are we all going on the big wheel?
They look at each other. They turn towards you and say, "Sweatless. All right."
No.
way.
I thought it was initiative. Sorry, I thought you were going to say
and
all
then
right.
they turn and say, "All right, follow me this way to the big wheel."
Okay, guess
And you hear Mr. Witch say once again, "Scratch the itch with finger or tooth. Chuckles is feeling low," which in Thieves' Cant would mean it does. I guess he says, "Whatever it takes to solve the problem."
Guys,
the
I think
vibe
they're
here
flirting
is
with
sadness.
us.
Okay, can I like
To the rest of you, it mean just absolute nonsense.
whisper that to?
Sure.
I'll like float at the back and whisper it to.
Be
Who
like
am I with?
They're speaking in Thieves' Cant. They're
speaking in Thieves'
They're saying
Cant.
they need to get rid of us.
They're saying they need to get rid of us.
And what they're saying is
Like kill us, get rid of us, or like we could leave.
potentially, but what he said is we need to just get rid of these troublemakers as quickly as possible. Then
Okay.
one of them suggested, "Fancy a game of Big Wheel?" So Big Wheel is obviously some way of getting rid of you. And then he said the sisters have vacated; they're not there anymore. So what that means
Is that
exactly,
us?
you don't know.
I think that we should do what you suggested a few minutes ago and leave and come back at nighttime. Let's quickly run away.
I just say in Thieves' Cant, it's all right, we'll leave.
The two of them turn towards you. They look at you, speaking in Thieves' Cant, and they go,
You guys got it, girl.
Where is it?
And he lifts you up, and he just
Wait, fucking uppercut!
nat 20. So they.
I can't see the dice, so I
And
don't
it's
believe
not.
it.
Yeah,
Well, he's
I'm
not
still
redacting the comedy yet.
We're really getting to see how cool you are. Yeah, I sort of like mental notes. Sneaky's like, whoa.
Hi everyone. Ah, just kidding, it's a prop hand. Do you want to give us a hand? I'm reusing the joke. vivaplus.tv. You can get all the episodes a week early, interruption free, and heaps of other stuff. And you give us a hand by helping to fund Viva La Dirt League. And we love you very much. Thank you.